All right, here they go. Bicycle racers here in our first race coming out of turn number 4 down the front stretch. Here we go. Pretty fast racer in that number 5, and there's your winner. Tucker Allshafer. How about that win, Tucker?
Bye.
Pretty cool. There you go. McCarthy Auto Group winner. So here comes their next group. Oh, boy, I better stand out of the way. Here they come. All right. Nice job, guys. Way to go. How was that running down the track here? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Good time?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody having a great time. And I think you may have finished up front. How about that run where you look pretty fast? There we go. Big nods. Everybody. Looks like we're going to get some ice cream for some of our kiddos down here. All right, here we go with our next race. We'll try to clear the area here for our next group coming up behind you guys. Here comes our next group. We'll start them off. Are you guys going to help me out? How about in 3, 2, 1, and then go? You ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Here they come. I'm going to get out of the way. Very fast. Here they come. There we go. Boy, that was fast. Let's talk to our winner. What's your name? Oh. Wow, where's Bridgman's Record Service? I think I mean What's your name?
Ashton.
And how was that race? Boy, you were pretty fast right there from the drop of the green flag.
Good.
You had a good time. All right, got some ice cream over there for you. Enjoy that. All right, here comes our last group. We'll give them a start again in 3. Ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Very quick, challenge the lead. Wow, very fast coming through. Whoa. And let's talk to our winner down here. Oh, here we go. And what's your name?
Christian.
Hey, Christian, how about that? You were talking to me earlier. You were worried about maybe being legal here. Looks like you're good to go. How was that race?
Good.
You had to kind of stand on it and get after it right from the drop of the green flag.
Yeah, I just made sure my front pedal was up.
Do you have a good time?
Yeah.
All right.
The first group, I came in first.
There we go. All right, Eugene Millard. If you would go ahead, right there is Eugene. And a big hand for the drivers as they step up. How about Gary Truelove? There is Gary. And his birthday. How about a big hand for our birthday boy? How about Diana Green here on the front stretch? Is Diana out here? Usually in our front office. Don't think that she's made the call. There she is. She's waiting. Diana, you're down there in turn number 4. What are you doing down there? She's coming. Okay. All right. All right. And her husband right here, J.D. Green. How about a big hand for J.D. Green? Terry Wilburn. There is Terry. Terry Wilburn. All right, after Terry Wilburn, how about Greg Truelove? There is Greg. Whenever we see him in the Midwest Limited Late Models in the number 47 car. Stacy Lamphere. Hey, Stacy. There is Stacy. Vester Cates. How about a big hand for Vester? There you are. Almost didn't see you in that orange shirt. There you are. Good. How about Haas James Meek? There is Haas. Tony Maselli Jr. There is Tony. Carol Bird. There's Carol. Curtis Morrison. There is Curtis. That's Leroy's dad, the Candyman. The original Candyman. There you go. Shane Roach. Where is Shane? There you are, Shane. There he is. Hell yeah. Big smile. There's Shane. Good to see you, buddy. Ray Spears. There you are, Ray. Good to see you, buddy. Stephen Schultz III. Stephen Schultz III, Stephen. And we also have Steve Schultz. There is Steve. Good to see you, Steve. Dave Powell. There is Dave. Big wave for Dave. Mark Little. Here on the front stretch, there's Mark. Representing Terry Ford, how about Don Morgan? There is Don. Representing her uncles, Ed Millsap and Gary Davis, Angie Roach. There is Angie, and here is Vicki Davis right up here, but a big hand for Vicki. Maybe brought us the Gary Davis Super 66 stock car race. Also, let's see, they got Randy Ainsworth. Is Randy up here? Did he make it? No? Okay, Paul Carter. Hi, Paul. Good to see you join the group here on the front stretch. A big hand for Paul Carter.
Dan Schmidt, over here.
Hey, Dan. Hey, over here you go. Dan Schmidt. Good to see you, Dan.
Louis Clevenger, and last on my list, and I didn't catch his name. Let me go ask him. He told me 5 times.
John Steenstreet.
Say it yourself.
John Steenstreet.
There we have it. Oh, Doug Keller doesn't count. He only raced asphalt a couple times. Hey, Doug. I want to thank everybody that comes out and joins us with this. We're going to try harder next year to get even bigger crowd. But what a lot of you people in the stands don't realize is this is some of the grassroots racers from this area. And a lot of them that can't be here tonight are because they have kids, grandkids, they own cars, they race cars, they're still involved, couldn't be here tonight. But all of these guys represent some basic racing that got a lot of these kids that are racing now, and some of these old folks too, into racing. So I want to thank everybody, and I appreciate all you guys coming out, and it'll be bigger, better next year. And I have everybody's phone number.
All right, let's give them a big wave, and especially Vicki Davis here on the front stretch. How about a big hand for all of our asphalt drivers here at I-35 Speedway? Thank you, guys and gals, so much for being here at I-35. Oh yes, we also have the Struck here. This was actually run at I-30 or I-70 Speedway. Actually, a super truck, I believe, wasn't it? Yes, it was a super truck. Okay, there was. Let's talk to Leroy Morrison, who's running this truck tonight. Leroy, why don't you tell us a little bit about this truck?
I know Greg Spillman ran this truck a few times last year. He actually put the thing back together. It's just Gary Joslin owns this truck, and it's been sitting out at Greg's house. We helped work on it last year. He raced a few times, and I asked Greg, we was about to put it in the container and just put it away for good. And I said, hey, Greg, can I just bring it out here this weekend? He's like, why not? So that's why we have a truck out here, and want to have a good tribute to these I-70 and Lakeside Speedway asphalt drivers.
Pretty cool deal. How would you like to see something like this out here on a regular basis, like a pickup truck racing out here at I-35? What do you think? Yeah? All right. Well, we'll see. Here's the picture. Everybody lines up for their picture. Here on the front stretch, again, our second annual Asphalt Drivers Reunion here at I-35 Speedway. I want to thank all the drivers able to make it here in attendance for tonight's race here at I-35, Tompkins Industry Night at the Races. Everybody 2x2, side by side. If you're not familiar with the track here also, you must be 2x2, side by side. When they get to turn number 4, there's a tractor tire with an orange cone. You can't take an advantage for the start. You must be side by side as the green flag comes out. It looks like that's what they've done. The green flag is out and the race is on. Doug Keller with a nice run to the front. He's got Nick Haynes to his outside. 97J of Jeff Elder right there with him. Randy Ainsworth and Chase Galvin. Here comes Daniel Harris also in the 07 car. Little side by side as they come through the corner. Nick Haynes, but it's going to be the 7 of Doug Keller who will lead lap number 1. Keller and Haynes hot in pursuit right behind in the second spot. Here comes Randy Ainsworth in the 3rd position. Jeff Elder in 4th, and Galvin coming up behind. The 69 very slow down the backstretch of Tyler Cadwalder. Keller come by to complete the next lap. Haynes again in that 2nd position. Randy Ainsworth getting a little challenge as the 97 of Elder getting a challenge on the inside from Chase Galvin. A little side-by-side racing action again as Elder takes a peek underneath as Haynes does as well for the lead. Top 6 positions pretty much holding their line as they come through, getting the corners, little side-by-side racing action again as Elder challenges Ainsworth to the inside for the position number 3 as they come through turn 3. Keller continues to lead as they come to the start-finish line. Keller, Haynes, Ainsworth, Elder, Galvin, and Harris as they come by. About a 6-car breakaway to the front of the field as they come out of turn number 4. Again, Keller still showing the way. Everybody being very patient so far, but you know that won't last as they come by. Galvin looks at the inside of Elder, trying to take over position number 4 down the backstretch. Galvin on the inside gets a little loose coming through the corner, able to keep that speed though as he's right on Elder's bumper as they come by the start-finish line. Nick Haynes again right on the back of Keller as they came through turns 1 and 2. Big challenge for the lead. As now Haynes looks inside of Keller, side by side for the lead, coming through turn 3. Haynes to the inside, and Keller's going to shut the door on him coming out of turn number 4 as we're halfway home. Halfway through this feature event, here comes Haynes back to the inside on Keller coming out of turn number 2. Not able to make that happen. Haynes again back to the inside of Keller, side by side for the lead, coming out of 4 again. Haynes now getting a challenge from Randy Ainsworth back in 3rd. Keller, Haynes, Ainsworth, 1, 2, 3. Elder a little bit further back with Galvin and Harris as the top 6 come through out of turn number 4. Doug Keller pretty much in command from the drop of the green flag in the 7 car. Haynes has been right on his bumper. He's taken a couple looks underneath of Keller, but not able to make the pass so far. He'll take another look underneath him. Here comes Haynes again, looking for that momentum, side by side for the lead. And again, Keller shuts the door coming out of turn 4. Each time that happens, it looks like Randy Ainsworth able to gain a little bit of ground. And again, here comes Haynes for the lead coming out down the backstretch. Haynes takes a look again inside turn number 3. He's got some more momentum this time. A little beating and banging for the lead as they come out of 4. I tell you about that patience wearing thin up there. You knew it was going to happen. Haynes tries the outside line. Can't get it happen. Here comes Randy Ainsworth to the inside of Haynes. Ainsworth now battling for second. Ainsworth now challenging for the lead coming out of turn 4. Keller still showing the way. Keller, Ainsworth, Haynes, and Galvin. Side by side for second still as Ainsworth battling to the top side, Haynes to the inside. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by. Here comes Galvin in that mix. It's going to be a 3-way battle for second again as Keller likes when he's seeing in his rearview mirror. Everybody bunched up for second, third, and fourth. Ainsworth battling to the outside of Haynes for second. Galvin right there with him in the 0 car, but Doug Keller showing the way. Here comes Haynes to the slide job on Ainsworth. Ainsworth trying to answer back. Galvin takes a peek inside of Ainsworth. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Keller showing the way. Haynes in second, Ainsworth in third, Galvin in fourth. Elder back in 5th, and Daniel Harris in 6th. Here they come out of turn number 4 for the checkered flag. It's going to be Doug Keller who gets the win, followed by Haynes, Ainsworth, Galvin, Elder, and the 07 of Daniel Harris. Wow, what a great way to start the night. The USRA outpaced B-Mods, but it's Doug Keller starting from the pole that gets them. As Mad Dog Matt Dorsum leads them on the pole position, has 9 feature victories, looking for 1 for the thumb tonight in the 3D car. Starting inside row number 1. John Ross to his outside, Leroy Morrison in row number 2 next to Shawnee Lanning, Bobby Lopez, Cameron Haynes in row number 3, AJ Sayers at the back of the field, Blake Bland, Jared Weidman, Jordan Dawson. Here they come out of turn number 4. The green flag is out and the race is on. Dorsum leads them out of turn number 1, coming through the corner. Not far behind, John Ross. Here comes Lanning, drifts a little bit high. Bobby Lopez able to make the pass on the inside. Morrison and Ross go side by side for second. Also Lanning and Lopez a little bit side by side in that group as well, but it's going to be Matt Dorsum. He'll lead lap number 1. John Ross goes high out of turn number 1. That's going to allow Leroy Morrison to slip up into that second spot, followed by Lanning in third. Ross trying to battle back, but up front, Mad Dog Matt Dorsum with a convincing lead as he comes to the start-finish line to complete the second lap. 12 laps to decide this one. Here comes Lanning outside. Morrison challenging for second. Lanning in the 09 car slips up a little bit on the high side out of turn number 2. Lanning with big closing rate in turn number 3, but again, it's going to be Matt Dorsum showing the way at the start-finish line. Battle is really for second now between Morrison, Lanning, and the 33 of John Ross. Coming through the corner, Ross comes off of turn number 1. Ross at the other side of the banking, coming around back on the track in turn 2. Loses a ton of position as he gets back on the track. As again, Dorsum leads him around to complete lap number 4. Morrison and Lanning, little contact, but Lanning is able to get position number 2 as she comes out of turn number 2. Morrison trying to battle back. Again, Mad Dog Matt Dorsum showing the way, looking for one for the thumb tonight as we are 5 laps down in this 12-lap feature event. Dorsum down the backstretch. A.J. Sayers trying to make a move inside of Bland at the back of the field as well in the 95 car. Dorsum continues to run convincingly up front at the halfway point. Dorsum may have some lap traffic before this one is over. Landing a little bit further back, takes a bobble out of turn number 2, but able to keep it wrapped up. Jared Whiteman now pulls to the infield in the 3W car. Morrison getting some pressure back there for the 3rd position. Landing in 2nd. Mad Dog Matt Dorsum with the lead out of turn 2. Here comes Cameron Haynes to the inside of Morrison, making the pass up into 3rd. Move Cameron Haynes to 3rd. Landing in 2nd. Mad Dog Matt Dorsum again leading it to complete lap number 8. Followed by Lanning, Haynes, and Morrison. 1, 2, 3 at the line. Here comes Bobby Lopez in the 4th spot. Blake Bland. Again, your leader may have some lap traffic coming up. He's got John Ross in front of him a little bit further up in the windshield. 9 laps down with 3 to go. Dorsum, who loves to run that high side, calls himself a drag racer, but loves to run here in the E-Mods here at I-35 Speedway. Good battle between Cameron Haynes and Leroy Morrison for the 3rd spot. As again, Dorsum will have it. Looks like maybe A.J. Sayers in front of him. We've got John Ross running side by side with Sayers just in front of Matt Dorsum. 10 laps down with 2 to go. Here's the white flag for Matt Dorsum as he comes by. Dorsum gets the white flag with 1 more lap to go. He's got Ross and Sayers in front of him. Dorsum goes to the high side. There's 2nd, Shawnee Lanning, followed by Haynes and Morrison. Dorsum gets by A.J. Sayers, now tries to cut by John Ross. Doesn't have to do so, but he's going to go ahead and stay there. He'll get the win. Matt Dorsum gets win number 10, 1 for the thumb. Here comes Shawnee Lanning in 2nd. Cameron Haynes in 3rd. Leroy Morrison in the 4th position. And in 5th, Bobby Lopez as the rest of the field flashes by the start-finish line. Feature race for the Pure Stocks. Again, 12 laps to decide it for the Pure Stocks as they come out of turn number 4. Ron Hill right now with 8 feature victories in the 72 car. On the pole position, the Monkey Man. Here we go out of turn number 4. Looking for the green flag. It is out and we are underway. Nearly 3 wide for the lead going down into turn number 1. Little beat and banging it towards the front. Brandon Dixon. Here comes the 27 of Sheets. He'll make the move to the front end. Ron Hill is stopped. He is shut down or very slow down the backstretch. Ron Hill looks like he has come to a stop, bringing out the caution flag here before we complete lap number 1. For him from the rear of the field as we get ready for the green flag restart. Again, 12 laps to decide it here for the Pure Stocks. Coming down out of turn number 3, out of turn number 4, they hit the gas. The green flag is out, and the race is on. Sheets with a good run. Brandon Dixon to his outside. DJ Barnes as they come down into the corner. Owen Berg trying to make a move up through that pack in the 23 car, making a good move to the inside. Brandon Dixon right there to his right. Moves up. Brandon Dixon looks to the inside. Trying to make a move on the lead. They're side by side as they come out of turn number 4, but it's going to be Sheets who will lead lap number 1. Brandon Dixon back at the inside of Sheets again. Dixon will take the lead in front of Sheets coming out of turn number 2 as we get ready to complete the second lap. Sheets with some heavy pressure. DJ Barnes, as Sheets gets very loose, coming through 3 and 4. Everybody has to slow up behind him. Sheets able to keep control of his car in that 27. Here comes Owenberg moving up in that 23 car, very fast on the inside of DJ Barnes. Younts also moving up in the 3Y car, looking for 2 wins in a row as well. Owenberg getting very loose coming through turn number 4 this time. But up front, Brandon Dixon really showing the way, running the low side, moving up to the high side as he comes out of turn number 2. DJ Barnes trying to challenge up, and here comes Owenberg to the inside of DJ. 3 wide going into turn number 3. DJ Barnes in the middle of that sandwich as they go through 3 and 4. Owenberg slips up. That's going to allow Riley Fuller to move to his outside. Now Riley Fuller in the 17 car moving up very quickly. And Ron Hill from the back of the pack has made his way up through that group behind Fuller. Meanwhile, up front, Brandon Dixon, and the caution flag comes up for a spin in turn number 2. The restart coming through the corner out of turn 3, out of turn number 4. 4 laps down with 8 to go. The green flag is out and we're back underway. Dixon again leads him down into the corner. This time Sheets right there with them. The outside Younts. Here comes Owenberg, and to the inside DJ Barnes. A 3-way battle for that group. Here comes a 72 also of Ron Hill. Hill goes the outside of Owenberg. Nearly takes it over the banking coming through 3 and 4. Able to keep it moving. Ron Hill, and here comes Riley Fuller to the inside of DJ Barnes. 3 wide for that position in the middle of the pack. Ron Hill trying to race his way up now to the outside of Riley Fuller. Meanwhile, up front, here comes Sheets putting some heavy pressure on Brandon Dixon, and Ron Hill over the banking in turn 3. The 72 car goes off the banking and backs it into the utility pole. Actually, the tire out there outside of turn number 3. Bring out the caution flag here on lap 5. To his outside behind him in the row number 2, Blaine Younts again getting a first feature career victory win last Saturday here at I-35 Speedway. Green flag is out and we are back underway. Younts and Sheets side by side. Owenberg there at the inside. The 23 car tries to look under Sheets as well. Here comes Fuller. DJ Barnes right in that group too. Looks under Younts. Meanwhile, Brandon Dixon drives away from the group up in the lead. Everybody else 2 by 2 side by side as they go out of turn number 4. Brandon Dixon, Sheets, Younts, Owenberg, Fuller, and Barnes as they come through the corner past the start-finish line and out of turn number 2. Younts up into position number 3. Comes Riley Fuller challenging inside Owenberg for the 4th spot as they come out of the corner. But Brandon Dixon, he has been the tough competitor, still leading the way as they complete lap number 7. Brandon Dixon sliding up through the middle of the corner. Sheets holding on to 2nd. Younts in the 3rd position. Riley Fuller in 4th. Owenberg in 5th. DJ Barnes in that group. Ron Hill trying to race his way up again through the pack as they come out of turn 4. Comes Sheets to the inside of Younts side by side for 2nd as they come out of turn number 2. Sheets trying to move up to position number 2 in front of Younts. Younts is not having anything to do with it. Runs the high side cushion, brings it out of turn number 4. Trying to take over position number 2. Still, he and Sheets running side by side. Nixon about a 5-car length lead. Riley Fuller behind those 2 battling for 2nd. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by. Out of turn number 3, out of turn number 4, Brandon Dixon still showing the way, followed by Younts, Sheets, Fuller, Owenberg, Barnes, and Ron Hill. Hill takes it inside of Barnes, looking for the pass. Can't make it happen that time by. Brandon Dixon will be looking for the white flag this time by. 1 more lap to go. Riley Fuller inside Sheets, trying to take over position 3 as they come out of turn number 4. White flag for Brandon Dixon. Look at Riley Fuller on the inside line, trying to make a slide job in front of Sheets. She'll do it. Moves her up to 3rd. Brandon Dixon, meanwhile, out of turn 3, he's got a lot of distance. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Brandon Dixon who will get the win. Here comes the battle for 2nd. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Younts, followed by Fuller, Sheets, Owenberg, Barnes, and Hill as they come to the line. It's like Carney. Rocky Road's the outside of Steve Rock as they come down to rock the crowd here out of turn number 4. Here comes the green flag, and the race is on. Rock with a good start. Here comes Stenstry as well. He's 3 wide as they come down out of turn number 1. Here comes Clevenger as now everybody goes single file. Fleetheart racing his way up in the number 7 car. Stenstry goes by Rock to the outside. Rock gets a little loose through turn number 3 out of 4, able to gather it up side by side for the lead. Stenstry will lead lap number 1. Clevenger to Rock's outside. Now he'll take over position number 2. Rock still battling back to the inside, but Clevenger was solidly now into second place. Mickey Fleetheart back and forth. He's moving up. Here comes also the 08 car of Dan Schmidt running up through the pack. Clevenger putting on some heavy pressure on Stenstry. Coming out of turn number 2. Again, Rock and Fleetheart side by side for third. Here comes Leroy Morrison and Schmidt. They're running side by side in the middle of the pack as well. Fleetheart takes it to the high side, but again, Stenstry continues to show the way. Looks like Rocky Rhodes has pulled off in the 08 or the 8-ball car in the middle of the track. So scratch Rocky Rhodes, a tough break for him tonight here at I-35 Speedway. 3 laps down as we come out of turn number 3. Again, Clevenger trying to close up on the back of John Stenstry, who is your leader coming down to the start-finish line. Fleetheart in third, Rock in fourth, Morrison in fifth, Schmidt in sixth. 8 laps to go in the Show Me Vintage Racers. Clevenger closes up again on Stenstry, running the high side. Clevenger runs the high side. Stenstry likes the middle line as they come down again to complete the next lap. Boy, Schmidt is really tearing it up through the middle of the field now. Starting from the back, he's got Rock to his inside. Those guys still running side by side in the middle of the field. Stenstry showing the way again at the line. Clevenger trying to close up, running the high side line, trying to get that momentum. Morrison was running the low side, tried to pull up on Mickey Fleetheart, lost a little bit of that distance coming into turn number 2. And Stenstry, your leader, has spun down in turn number 4 as Clevenger takes the lead. Damon Clevenger takes the lead as Stenstry loses it in turn number 4. Clevenger, your leader now, Mickey Fleetheart in second, and that's going to put the Candyman of Leroy Morrison in third. Stenstry now in the 4th position. 7 laps down as they come by. Daniel Schmidt moves over in the 1 car to let your leader. Clevenger moves up in front of Clevenger, though. Here's your leader. That's going to allow Leroy Morrison in front of Mickey Fleetheart. Now Morrison moves up into second. Fleetheart battling back to the outside. Daniel Schmidt to the inside, your lap car as he comes by. Clevenger able to negotiate the lap traffic. Your battle for second still raging on. Now for third as Stenstry has made his way up there. Nearly 3 wide for second as it come out of 2. Stenstry shoots the gap on the inside and moves up into second place. 2 laps to go, this time by Fleetheart behind Stenstry, but it's Clevenger who's showing the way up front. Stenstry and Fleetheart and Morrison. There's a big battle through that group. The 1 car, the lap car of Daniel Schmidt, still hanging with that group as they come out of turn 3 and then out of turn 4. David Clevenger looking for his 2nd feature victory this year. Here at I-35 Speedway gets the white flag. Stenstry in second by Fleetheart, and then Morrison as they came by 1, 2, 3, 4 at the line. A little bit further back, the 08 of Dan Schmidt. Here they come out of 3, out of turn number 4, looking for his 2nd feature victory, and he'll get it. It's going to be Damon Clevenger with win number 2 here at I-35 Speedway, followed by Stenstry, and for third, and I think it may be Morrison, just out beating Fleetheart, and we get the heads up. That is correct, so Morrison edges out Fleetheart at the line. Now, how about a big hand for the driver in the number 6 car, Damon Clevenger.